Fellas, listen, I'm really loving YouTube, but it's not growing fast enough. It's time to turn to the dark arts of drama posting. I hit the wrong button. It's red! Ah! A lot of crazy things happened in gaming this year, and I haven't given my 2 cents on it. Well, that all changes today when I check out the top 10 biggest video game controversies of 2022. Uh-oh, drama alert. Uh-oh, I hit the wrong button again. This is very relaxing. Actually, I don't want to talk about drama anymore. This is very comfortable. Oh, this is nice.
Number 10, streaming.
Yo, I forgot about Stadia. Bro, I bought one of those. Just kidding, by the way. I wouldn't buy a Stadia.
In our homes.
Whoa!
Google was among the first to start this aggressive push with Stadia back in 2019. Despite a tumultuous launch, the platform admittedly did get better over time in terms of performance.
Stadia will legit be the best way to do anything in like 5 years. I think that if Stadia, if technology keeps advancing in like 5 to 10 years, cloud gaming is going to be the fucking best. Because you don't need anything. You could pay for your games for $50 a month.
But did we really want to pay for access to this thing on top of having to pay for games
it was ahead of its time,
on
dude.
other platforms?
It's not a bubble, it's the needle.
So to see Google announce Stadia's closure in September 2022 was anything but surprising.
It's dead, but don't worry, it's gonna come back.
About this at the
Somebody's
same
gonna make a new
time
Stadia, and that shit's gonna bang. Mark my fucking words. If I'm still on the internet in those years, I will say I told you so. Clip
Number 9.
It's gonna be
Trapped
big.
In a blizzard.
Ooh. What bad blizzard thing are we talking about? There's a couple. Surely it's the monetization practices. Those greedy devs. Very greedy.
Blizzard seems to be on a tirade to burn all bridges with its player base.
Activision's
other half has pulled all kinds of shady business practices.
Business practices! Yup! Hate those shady business practices.
First, we had Diablo Immortal's launch when players slowly discovered the game's pay-to-win mechanics. Then they acquired Proletariat, the developers of the free-to-play shooter Spellbreak, and delegated the studio to solely work on World of Warcraft.
I heard Spellbreak was actually mad fun, right? Wasn't it like Magic Fortnite? It was good? Yeah, it was. No. Oh, it wasn't.
Forcing the entire player base over to the underwhelming and unnecessary Overwatch 2.
What do you do if you make Overwatch 1 and 2? You can't keep one on. You can't split your player base. Like, what are you supposed to do there if you're them? Don't make 2. I mean, I'm in agreement. But I'm just saying, if you have to make 2, which you do because you have investors, and it's been 7 years, keep adding to 1. Okay, if you keep adding to Overwatch 1, XQC isn't coming back. You need to make a 2 so XQC streams it and yells and gets clips, and you can sponsor Tyler.
Needless to say, Blizzard has seen way better days.
And way worse, actually. I'm glad we avoided those here.
Number 8. A brand dead twice.
How do you make this work? This poor fucking guy, by the way. Kevin Pereira, man, can't catch a break.
The resurrection of G4 was already questionable, as the brand had not been around since 2014. So many factors chalked up to its inevitable demise.
Why do you show her when you say so many factors? I think that you're insinuating something with this.
From a questionable rant from Indiana Frost Black.
Questionable rant?
Attacked.
It kind of was out of nowhere.
An email leaked to Deadline, revealing that G4 was no more as of October 16th, 2022.
How do you make this shit profitable? Sincerely. Keep in mind, G4 used to air literal video game cutscenes. Like, they used to have a show where they just show cutscenes from games. Apropos of nothing. They never had ideas. Don't run it on cable. Ask Scott the Woz to show up. They did, I thought. Get actual personalities. The problem is that gaming personalities are... Okay, with gaming personalities, here's the issue. You either have a guy that's completely brand safe but very polished and presentable who averages 50 viewers, or you have XQC who you can't put in front of a camera for longer than 10 minutes without sponsors backing out immediately. But he has the craziest audience you've ever seen. Kai Cenat, right? Kai Cenat is like, he'll get the viewership, but your sponsors are not going to be happy. That's why Ludwig is so revered, right? Ludwig, like, exists perfectly in this space. But what do? Because you can't afford to pay Kai Cenat and XQC forever. What the fuck?
If you don't like it,
stop
don't watch
showing
it.
this!
Peace.
Stop showing this! I don't want to talk about it. This is too controversial. He did say if you don't like it, don't watch it. And gamers actually leaved.
Number 5.
This game had it hard enough. Are we
purchase.
really getting them again? These poor devs come out a week before Elden Ring. Everybody forgets about your game. They were on like a firestorm on Twitter complaining about the Elden Ring UI, just bitching constantly. And now we're getting roasted by WatchMojo?
If you buy the PS4 or PS5 version, you get the other version for free.
Sick.
However, the company tried getting out of this promise with Horizon Forbidden West. As shown by attorney Richard Hogue of the Hogue Law Firm, Sony put up a store page for the game that prominently displayed the $70 PS5-only version. The option to buy the cross-gen package for $60 was thoroughly buried at the bottom of the store page underneath the marketing, blurbs, and promo pages.
Wait, I'm confused. So you could only get both of them if you paid an additional $60? So you bought the $70 collector's edition or whatever, and you couldn't have it on both systems. This wouldn't matter if Sony made more consoles. You paid $10 less, but they hit it. Okay. If Sony had more PS5, I can't believe PS5s can't stay on the shelves. Okay, hold on. Look at this. I want to show you something. This is my Switch game collection. Promise you won't laugh. I got these lovely 3D printed shelf things on Etsy, okay? These are all the games I have for Switch. By the way, Nintendo doesn't give these out for free, so I'm not even like an influencer. These are Switch games. See that? And my PS5 games. Ta-da! Now it is missing God of... Oh, wait, hold on. And let's go ahead and put this one right on the shelf. PS5. That shit looked like Blockbuster. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. The bottom line, how are people not able to find PS5s? I can't believe that, one, people care that much, and two, they can't keep them on the fucking shelves. There's been a 4-year drought in Taiwan, so no PS5s. That's why? Because there's no... Do you mean by drought? Do you mean water or like a PS5 drought? TSMC uses 20,000 gallons of water a day to make parts. What the fuck? Consolidate that. Do they have a giant water slide in their facility? They have a wave pool?
Number 2. Dramatic corporations. Of course, the biggest acquisition that happened in 2022 was Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard King.
Yeah, wait, what the I guess we're about to find out. What the fuck is going on there? I saw people saying that, like, they're trying to get Sony to play nice with them or something. It got broken up. It will get blocked. It didn't go through. It's dead. Oh. That's probably what they're going to talk about. I didn't find out enough about this.
Between commentary from pundits and concerns from credible analysts, this $69 billion deal has shaken up the industry in such a way that even head of Xbox Phil Spencer and Sony Interactive Entertainment president Jim Ryan have made their beef public.
Poor Crash Bandicoot. He just got thrown into the deal. This guy doesn't make any fucking money. Just remake his games again, I guess. I feel like after you remake the first 3 games, you can't do anything with him. They remade Crash Team Racing, too. They squeezed all the juice out. Fuck it, take him.
And it all stems from the possibility of Call of Duty becoming an Xbox exclusive IP.
That's
On one
crazy.
hand, you have Spencer telling regulators that doing so would cost Microsoft money and PR. On the other, you have Jim Ryan claiming that PlayStation cannot compete with Call of Duty, despite Sony owning several dormant shooter IPs and complaining about exclusivity while his company announces PlayStation exclusives week after week.
Dude, if I'm Killzone, I'm mad as hell. I'm right here. Infamous is fuming. Sony literally just make games. That is mad funny that Xbox is like just dipping into Microsoft money though. Like, listen, bro, we don't have any good games. Our mascots are Halo and the car from Forza. We need something. Fuck it. Get the guy from Modern Warfare. Ghost? You snatch him up. What are they gonna... Xbox, they should just buy, like, Sega. Just buy Sega at this point. They tried it with Rare. It didn't work. COD will probably get lazy. Now they have Bungie, right? Or did Sony get Bungie? I don't know. Please buy Konami. Buy Konami and shoot it in the head. Just buy Konami and put it out of its misery. Get the fuck out of here.
Number 1. The war in Ukraine.
Make up your own number one, I guess. The Game Awards kid. Yeah, the kid got on stage and said something weird into the mic, and people were like, wait, was that anti-Semitic? And then it was like, no, that kid's just a troll. But maybe. He's 15 and controversial. Whoa, number one biggest controversy of the year. Can't believe he said that. Bill Clinton? What the heck? Successful pivot. YouTube will never know. Now, these were the top 10 controversies of 2022. But I don't care about the controversies. I'm just trying to play some games. You feel me? I'm trying to enjoy some gaming. These are the top 10 worst video games of 2022. I'm curious. I just want to know.
Number 10, Dolmen.
What? Who?
We're always down for a game set in a Lovecraftian world and loaded with cosmic horror. But in a sea of Dark Souls clones, Dolmen fails to distinguish itself outside of its sci-fi vision. Everything about
show
it
me
is
the game.
Just so I wonder if I'm gonna get ambushed on this wide bridge. Golly, I hope there isn't an enemy waiting at the end of this narrow corridor. If Dark Souls was the innovator and games like The Surge took the formula and ran, then Dolmen has lumped itself in with laggards. Late to the party, and it didn't even bring a bag of chips.
Is this actually just... I think this is just straight up Souls. I feel like this is the source code.
Number 5, Waifu Impact.
What?
Do you want to know the price of utter monotony, sheer boredom, and dispassion for the medium that is video games? It's $5.
Yeah, how is this not shovelware?
It only costs $5 to completely drain yourself of any motivation while anime girls run around shooting each other with water guns.
Is this multiplayer? This sounds like a fun stream night. Imagine this with 64 players. Like Battlefield mode.
It's just you and an empty world of God stars where every enemy is the same single character model over and over again. You do not want to drop your hard-earned $5 on this game.
I kind of do.
There are better things to do with that money than support something so banal and lazily cobbled together.
That's right, there is, because remember, a subscription to the Coney stream only costs $5 a month. That's right, only $5 a month. Or it's free with Prime. Check below the stream. You might have a Prime right now and not even know it. Damn, what a good seg. He actually alley-ooped me on that one.
Number 4, Lego Brawls.
Damn, we're only at 4?
Lego Brawls is one of the most confusing and chaotic games we've played in a long while.
Kids games are supposed to be bad. I would rather have bad kids games that kids play and they're like, dude, this sucks, and then they go outside. I don't think every kids game should be Fortnite. I wish there were more bad games. I'm not even being ironic. It's too late. We already have Fortnite. Yeah, we opened Pandora's box. Now they're addicted. Number 1 worst game of 2022? Dude, I don't know. This was a bad year for bad games. Last year we had Popeye, Balan Wonderworld, Callisto. No way it's Callisto. Pokemon, stop. It's not going to be a meme, you know? Wait, what Popeye game? Oh, hell no. You about to make me look it up. I love this game. Oh, hell no. Bluto's swimming ashore. Watch out, Popeye. Here he comes. Do you want to know what happens when Bluto catches you? That's it. You played with me for the last time, bro. By the way, that's not even the best part of this. This is the best part. Do they come back? Are they just gone now? Oh no, here he comes. Legitimately one of the funniest like clips. This is like my peak. I wish I could do this every night. I fucking love this. All right, number 1, let's go.
On notifications.
What is it? Give
number
it to me straight.
1, Babylon's Fall.
What? I don't know this.
You can release a broken product. You can launch a shoddy monetization system. You can spit out something for the sake of tax write-offs. What you can't do is...
Oh, this is the Platinum game? Oh, I forgot about that.
Babylon's Fall was a monumental embarrassment for Platinum Games on account of the game's failure to properly explain its mechanics, its frequent recycling of assets, and generally dull gameplay. There is nothing of substance here, and the fact that Babylon's Fall has had physical copies destroyed and announced its shutdown 6 months after launch shows that Platinum Games did not care about it enough to give it their best effort.
This doesn't even look funny bad. Dinger? There's a guy named Dinger? This shit just look like Elden Ring. There's like Godfrey, Godric, Dinger, Diodorus. Not that funny, though. There weren't that many bad games. I miss Popeye. We've had too much gaming on this live stream tonight. Whatever, I've got some other scary shit ready. These are the top 20 most dangerous world records. Look out! What the fuck? Why he got a car hat? This whole video is just this one.
I have a great idea.
I'm gonna spin a car on my head.
Number 20,
Game of Thrones.
Wrong list. I think the editor fucked up.
Game of Thrones had to creatively up the ante for its 7th season.
What?
For the series' climactic dragon attack, the crew decided to push the carnage past anything else on TV. This involved setting a record 20 people on fire in one shot.
I had no clue where they were going. I had no idea how they were going to bring that back in. All right, yeah, that is a world record, I guess. Congratulations, 20 people. Wow, amazing.
Unfortunately, Guinness avoids tracking such stunts for film and television, which is likely in an attempt to dissuade productions from being reckless.
I guess if they tracked that, there would be an arms race of how many people each studio could catch on fire. Yeah, that just means it's not a record. If I can't find that shit in a book, that's not a record, L.
Number 18, 637,000 bees.
I have a great idea.
637,001 bee.
It's estimated it would take approximately 1,000 bee stings to kill the average adult.
What?
Luckily, China's Ruang Liangming wasn't allergic to bees when he attempted the world's heaviest bee mantle.
Yeah, I don't think he would have done it if he was allergic, WatchMojo. He probably would have not done that.
Liangming had 60 queen bees placed on him.
Bro, he's a bee man. That's actually a Metal Gear boss. Wasn't Bees a Metal Gear boss? Wasn't that Metal Gear 3? The Pain, right? I forgot about the bee guy. What? He is bees. How does he breathe? He breathes in bees. The bees breathe for him. I need to know what it sounds like. I feel like... Hold on. I'll do it. Probably sounds like that. Bees. This is my least favorite sound. How did they take the bees off him? I think I'm trying to think of like a cartoon answer. You know how bees will turn into a giant fist and punch people? What do they do in cartoons to get rid of bees? You cut to another scene? I'll give up on this guy. Jump in a pond? That's Winnie the Pooh. That's literally what Winnie the Pooh did. This guy's just like Oogie Boogie. He's just full of bees now. The bees are in him. He's gonna like fall down and scrape his knee and just bees come out.
Number 16, world's strongest eye sockets.
I don't want to watch this. I can skip this, right? Can we all agree? Everyone say I if you want to skip. Well, not I, baby. It's a little confusing. Let me go ahead. I will be burdened with knowledge. I will watch it with my eye sockets.
His record pursuits by three women and metal plates. Number 12, Iceman. Jin Song-hao has been training his body to be extremely resistant against the cold.
What?
Song-hao has even made a habit of hosting repeated ice bathing contests against his friend Chen Ke.
Wouldn't that kill you?
Jin took the lead when he set the world record at 113 minutes in the ice. In 2015, Song-hao went on reality.
Bro, this is cheating. Bro's wearing a hat. All of your heat escapes through your head. This dude cheating.
Well, it's not as scary as being buried alive for 10 days.
What?
Which is what Czechman Zdeněk Zaharadka did. The cold temperatures can reduce blood flow to the brain.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Song-hao made his way through the last 2 minutes with musical encouragement from the audience before emerging triumphantly.
Dreamland clapping.
11, superhuman. Some people chew on ice, but Michel Lotito ate the glass it comes in. Lotito, also known as Monsieur Mange-Tout, was born with pica, a disorder that caused him to compulsively eat non-food items like metal.
It's terroir! It's terroir!
Monsieur Mange-Tout has eaten TVs, bicycles, and
Wait, he's French too. This might be like a bloodline. This guy's destiny is to just eat shit. The terroir gene. What a curse. A cursed bloodline.
His most extravagant meal was a Cessna 150 airplane, which he ate from 1978 to 1980. Lotito finished the meal in good health, though the compounds or edges alone would kill most people.
How do you find out you have this ability? Is it just that you're compelled to do it? Like something in your brain says, eat that plane? Wouldn't you think that's a demon? Like if you lived in like, I don't know, the 15th century, I would think that was the devil in my brain. I would think that I would actually become like a priest. I would seek God. Keep in mind, these people paid thousands of dollars to Guinness in order to get these records witnessed. Well, then he better eat that fucking plane. You don't get Mr. Guinness to show up and not eat the plane.
Number 6. Heaviest car balanced on the head.
Oh, hell no. What the fuck?
I have a great idea.
How heavy are we talking? Thought that
While
shit was gonna be
working as a bricklayer, John
What?
Evans discovered that he had an uncanny ability. He could balance incredibly heavy objects on top of his head.
That's the worst superpower you could ever ask for. Whenever I see shit like this, I just think of, like, X-Men. And this guy showing up at the Mutant Academy. Professor X is like, what is your talent? Watch this. You got a car? Yeah, I don't really drive. Well, does Wolverine have a car? I think so. Logan? He can't even put the car on his head, actually. He has to get Juggernaut to put the car on his head. He's not strong enough to get the car up there. He can just keep it on his head once it's there. Mutant Shelf? The human shelf? Yeah, he can't even get it down. He'll die.
After several years of dedication to this
Headbalancer.com? I imagine that URL was very cheap. The king of head balancing. The king! Your majesty. You can do it, John. Keep that thing on your head. What is that? Bro, Ron Brooks of Toyota in Ilkston is making a killing. Are proud to sponsor John Evans for his 100th world record attempt. Bro, I need sponsors. It's so sad. I gotta balance shit on my head.
Evans reached the peak of his talent when he decided to balance a car on his head for a grand total of 33 seconds in front of a live audience. Said car weighed not 1, not 2, but 352 pounds.
That's all? Light car. Yeah, I couldn't believe she said it like that. That car didn't weigh 100 pounds. I believe you. I didn't think that it did. Would you believe me if I said that car did not weigh 200 pounds? Yes. I thought she was going to say tons. Yeah, I was expecting tons. That's a lot of pressure on your head. Bro, you think that's a lot of pressure? Try being a streamer on Twitch.
Number 3, highest free fall parachute jump.
That dude an astronaut.
The phrase, the sky's the limit, is usually just an expression. But there are a few folks out there who take this mentality quite
I saw this
literally
live.
into
Yeah, this
staggering
happened
new heights.
not that long ago, right? Like 2014 or something? That
Austrian
shit's crazy.
skydiver Felix Baumgartner made headlines around the world.
Bro,
when
he's
he jumped
going to space?
from a helium balloon floating 127,000 feet above the Earth
Oh
and
my
careened down
God.
to the planet below at a mind-boggling speed of 843 miles per hour. Also
Oh!
making him the first human to break the sound barrier without a vehicle.
This didn't happen. It's fake. Hey,
Alan
I believe
Eustace
you.
must have felt like that was child's play, as he jumped from an even higher height of 135,000 feet just 2 years later.
135,000 feet? Dude. Die. Hey, he didn't get hurt. It didn't get... Hey, I think I can watch this. You can't tell what the fuck is going on here. It's 240. It's 240 quality. What is he doing? What is he doing here? You can't tell.
He's been bitten several times.
Yeah.
But still insists on continuing his snake-themed performances.
Stop! Do not eat the
The
rattlesnake.
passion he has for his art is admired by his many fans.
Passion?
But even the most diehard followers gasped when Jackie decided to hold 13 live rattlesnakes in his mouth all at once.
This dude's a fucking mind flayer. This dude's about to take my insight. Walter, don't run away, Walter. They're all defanged. The cartel will do much worse. This is one of the bosses for your American Souls game? I know, dude. The Devourer.
Vesna Volovic was a Serbian flight attendant who held the Guinness World Record for surviving the highest accidental fall without a parachute of 6.31 miles.
6 miles? You fell 6 miles and you lived? What? She rolled when she landed. That doesn't save you. What are you talking about? Your first thought is, oh, hell, I gotta tell these Guinness guys. I gotta tell these Guinness dudes. Bro, if I was a snake, I'd be like, oh, what the hell? If I was a snake, I'd be mod checking. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Huh? This has never happened to me. I'm a rattlesnake. Is he holding them by the rattle? I guess they can't rattle. I think their thought is like, well, I can't tell him to be scared. They can't use their defense mechanism, so you can't bite him, right? That would be shitty. Snakes love him, bro.
Worst case scenario, they drag me out of that bathtub with rattlesnakes hanging all over me and I'm headed to the hospital.
I guess that's the worst case scenario. Yeah, you die. Thanks for watching another episode of WatchMojo. This might be 2 videos. I feel like this has been, it's 3 hours into the stream. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Bye, YouTube. Everybody say bye. Hey, if you watch this on YouTube, you missed a lot. Just come to the stream sometime, okay? It's nicer over here. It's not. They can't see you anymore. We've already faded to black. People can't see you anymore. Stop chatting.